James Bay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The story of Northern Ontario is we gave away the gold, we gave away the timber, we gave away the hydro, but the greatest resource we gave away year after year was the talent of our young people. That's why the investment in education was so fundamental. And so when we saw the destruction of Laurentian University through the exploitation of the CCAA, the destruction of the Franco-Ontarian programs, the destruction of indigenous programs, the destruction of the midwifery program for northern women, New Democrats said we had to deal with this. We called for an emergency debate in the House. New Democrats brought forward legislation to call to close the loopholes and protect public institutions. We see finally that the Liberals are recognizing that there is a problem with the exploitation of the CCAA against post-secondary institutions. They haven't included in their fall economic statement, though, the need to protect all public institutions so that we don't have Danielle Smith or Premier Moe or Doug Ford putting hospitals and other institutions under CCAA to strip them and destroy them and take them apart. So I want to ask if my colleague is willing to work with the New Democrats. We are going to fight to ensure that what happened at Laurentian University is never, ever done again to a public university, to any kind of public institution, that public investment will remain and opportunities will remain in this age of privatization and corporate backroom deals.
The Honourable Member for Sandwich Gulf Islands.
Thank you, the Honourable Member for Timmins, James Bay. I would be honoured and the Greens commit here and now to work with the NDP to make sure that public institutions like Laurentian University never face the threats of insolvency and bankruptcy and the scandalously bad management that left students high and dry. I remember that debate. I remember so well what was done to help. And finally, we see something in this fall economic statement to end that kind of practice, predatory bankruptcies. Let's keep working to keep what's public, and let's take out the language of common sense is a good thing. It sounds great. Let's return to common decency.
Then comments. Real quick on the Honourable Member for Kitchener Centre.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. One element of our colleague's speech that I really appreciated is the